Hey friends, it's Free Opinion bringing you my free opinion. And today we're going to be talking about the Angel of Death, the New York Ripper. I can't think of another one, but the man that ended up causing thousands of elderly people to die from COVID, Mr. Andrew Cuomo. I don't know why this isn't bigger news. It should be everywhere. Everywhere. But, you know, it's one of the Cuomo brothers, so they're trying to cover it up as much as possible. But the FBI is looking into his ass. And I hope they give him 100 years for each person that died. I know that's crazy. That's a crazy amount of crazy number there, but caused the deaths of so many people. On top of that, he told them that they had to accept patients that had COVID back into the facility. That right there, every governor that implemented that policy should be getting charged with every single death that happened in nursing homes. Let's go ahead and read into this, though. State lawmaker to call for impeachment of New York Governor Cuomo. New York Assemblyman Michael, I'm not saying his last name, is planning to ask the state legislature to look into filing articles of impeachment against Democrat Governor Andrew Cuomo after his top aide appeared to admit that the administration allegedly covered up data on CCP virus nursing home deaths to evade a Department of Justice investigation. So, they hid evidence to get away with all of these deaths. I don't even want to sit here and act like I didn't tell everybody this, that he was causing these deaths. The reason he was doing it too, and the reason why I believe a lot of these Democrat governors did it, was to pump up those numbers so that the fear would spread further. We're not stupid now. We see what you guys did. We've been calling for subpoenas and a hearing for quite a while, Michael told Fox News. According to an article published on February 13th. This news of the last several days is extremely troubling to me, and I'm going to be asking today for his resignation, and I'm going to be asking the legislator to look into, to explore filing articles of impeachment against the governor if he doesn't resign. I don't think that, no, he needs to be in prison, plain and simple. None of us would ever get away with this level of the level of shit he did. He mismanaged this entire, they say, oh, Donald Trump mismanaged the virus. No, these governors did. Think about it that way. Your local government have more effect on your life than the president. You want to know why? Because they are your local government. They govern over you. In the Constitution, it says that the local governments will govern their people. The federal government is basically just there to be like, yeah, go ahead. And to deal with federal issues. Things that have to be dealt with all over the country, not just in a specific area. Hence why Trump couldn't just send the military in when all of these riots and destruction of 7% of this country was going on. Melissa DeRosa, the secretary to the governor, told top New York Democrats last week that Cuomo's administration withheld the data on nursing home deaths because because it was concerned the information could be used against us. That means that they knew this was possibly criminal, what they did, by the Department of Justice, which was investigating nursing home deaths in 4 states, including New York. I bet you 2 of the other states would be Pennsylvania and Michigan. This is now criminal, Michael said. The governor wants to talk about how our attacks on him are political. They're not political. This, we've had an inkling all the while that they were covering stuff up. I was even calling it out, and I'm just some asshole on the internet. And now she admitted that she covered stuff up because she knew the Department of Justice was has an active investigation going on of the nursing home problem, which a lot of us in the legislature, especially in the minority, requested that they do. That's because the Democrats don't want to turn on each other. You know the difference between Republicans and Democrats? Democrats don't do that. No matter how much one of theirs lies, cheats, steals, destroys their look at Pelosi's district. Look how destroyed that district is. AIDS needles laying around everywhere. People shitting in the middle of the street. Excuse my language, but this is how Democrats run their cities. And then they wonder why the crime rates in their cities are so high. Because they should not be running anything. But they get covered for by all of the other Democrats around them. It's a hive mind. She's obstructing an investigation. This is what makes it even more troubling, he added. If I had to make an educated guess, I believe she realized the DOJ is doing an investigation. Things may be getting close, and she wants to divest herself of whatever wrongdoing she may have done if she's covered something up and if she's trying to get out in front of it. So basically, this woman is trying to make it seem like she didn't know anything, but she did. She even told top Democrats that they were covering this stuff up. Subpoena all of them. Put them all under subpoena all of them. After you subpoena them, have them go ahead and talk under oath. And if any of them lie, put them in for perjury. When all this is done, every single one of these people that had something to do with the cover-up, give them time in prison. Don't give them time served. Don't give them house arrest. Give them the exact same thing you would give to any citizen in this country, which would be time behind that wall. I think that's what these Democrats need. Knock them off their pedestal that they've been sitting on. DeRosa issued a statement on Friday in which she denied that the data was withheld to shake off the DOJ. Yeah, sure, buddy. We're not stupid. I was explaining that when we received the DOJ's inquiry, we needed to temporarily set aside the legislator's request to deal with the federal request first. We informed the House of this at the time, DeRosa said, according to WGRZ. Now, again, guys, you can believe the Democrats if you'd like. But I'll tell you right now, they have lied about everything that they've done so far. You don't believe me? Remember those $2,000 checks that they were promising everybody? Now it dropped down to $1,400. Remember how everybody was supposed to get them? Now only certain people are going to get them. Remember when they were like, "Oh, we'll make sure that we student loan debt, we'll take care of it, blah 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 blah." Biden just said he ain't going to do anything. Oh, sorry. They might take $10,000 off of everybody's. We were comprehensive and transparent in our response to the DOJ, and then had to immediately focus our resources on the second wave and vaccine rollout. Here's another thing, okay? Why are they having such a big problem rolling out this vaccine when other states aren't? It's only Democrat states that have a problem doing this because they want to do everything with all this bureaucracy and BS. Unlike down in Florida, where they took all the vaccines, gave them to the hospitals, and was like, "Here, down to the private sector. Here, you guys could get this done," and they're getting it done. But New York wants you to go to certain places to do it, to get your vaccine, and now it's going to take forever for them to vaccinate everybody. So they're going to keep New York closed even longer, destroying that state further. As I said on a call with the legislators, we could not fulfill their request as quickly as anyone would have liked. Yeah, because you guys are trying to change numbers around. We're not stupid, dude. I'm sorry. But anybody that thinks that they weren't wrong with how they dealt with nursing homes, you're blind. That's why Whitmer still has not. She only released enough data for a very small portion of the nursing homes. And I think there's still like 2,000 more nursing homes that she never released any of the data on. Actually, there might be more nursing homes than that. But my whole point is they're holding stuff back because they know that they messed up. But we are committed to being better partners going forward. Yeah, okay. As we share the same goal of keeping New Yorkers as healthy as possible during the pandemic. Do you guys really believe that any of these establishment elites actually care about us? If you do, I got an island in the middle of Nebraska that I'd like to sell to you. It has a beautiful view of the South China Sea. Rep. Tom Reed told Fox Business he plans on filing a criminal complaint against DeRosa. That's how you do it. Get these people in front of judges under oath. Because if you do that and they lie, they go to jail for contempt. And then they go to jail for whatever crime they committed. So they get double hit. Or they will tell the truth and still get hit with some time. Just you won't have perjury and be seen as a liar, liar, pants on fire. Cuomo has long faced scrutiny and criticism over his order forcing nursing homes to accept patients who tested positive for the CCP. The CCP virus is the Chinese Communist Party virus, commonly known as the novel coronavirus. New York's Attorney General Lydia, I'm hoping that's how you say that, James, released a report last month showing that Cuomo's Department of Health underreported CCP virus nursing home deaths by up to 50%. So say that they said that there was 100 people that died. 150 really died. So if 1,000 died, that'd really be 1,500. If 5,000 died, you see where I'm getting at. 7,500. You see what I'm getting at, though. These people lied about something that is. Why even lie about it? If you would have never told nursing homes to accept patients that tested positive for the coronavirus, none of this would have happened. It wouldn't have. You would not be being investigated by the DOJ and the FBI right now. Here's a good thing to think about, and I'll leave it. This is where I'll leave it at. You know, what did I call her? Danny DeVito. I was calling her Danny DeVito. I can't think of her. Rachel Levine, Rachel Levine, whatever. You know, she took her mother out of the nursing home she was in. Right before, here in Pennsylvania, they caused all these deaths in nursing homes by putting COVID positive patients in there. You can't tell me that they didn't know this shit would happen. If you're pulling out your family members so they don't catch it and die. Keep that in mind, guys. You guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. In the description, I'm going to be dropping a Twitch streamer that I like. I actually know him very well. But he talks about stocks and options and stuff like that. He's a financial type of guy. And I'll also put the Discord down in the description below. There's a lot of information that could actually help if you guys are into trading stocks and options, ETFs, stuff like that. The information that he gives is actually really good information. I've used it a lot, and I went from having $100 in my brokerage account because I just was like, hey, I'll just throw 100 in and see what happens, to now having over 1,200. That's 12 times the amount that I put in. I'm not saying that that's going to be everybody's, what everybody would make. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, anytime you get more information to help you be more financially stable is always a good thing. So I'm going to drop those links down below so you guys could jump in there. And hey, when you get into the Discord, my name on there is Mad Otter. Say what's up. You guys have a great night. The next video I'm going to make is going to be about DeRosa and just what brought up all of this to where now they're being investigated. You guys have a great night.